Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Conscious intent, unconditional forgiveness, I am. Aho. Conscious intent, unconditional forgiveness, I am. Aho. Unconditional love, conscious intent, unconditional love, I am. Aho. That is life. Nothing else is death. There's a big fire going on in Canada, and it's turning all the skies where I'm in Tennessee, Virginia, Kentucky, North Carolina into a silver mist. And it's not just up in the air; it's all the way to the ground. The earlier show I showed the outside, and you could see that 2 blocks away, you could barely see it. Meaning, it wasn't just if it's a big forest fire in Canada, smoke should be way up high, not from as far as you can see up all the way to the ground. Something else is going on, and it seems to me to be a distraction of sorts that they don't want us to see what's going on. Don't look up. And there are many things. The war in Ukraine, the war in Africa, the wars in Africa. Um, Saudi Arabia just cut its production. All of the OPEC countries did, and they're doing it because they don't have much left. Now, there's more oil in Venezuela than there is in Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia really hasn't gotten much for the money that they got for all that oil. So we are off the cliff and heading for the bottom of the ravine, the big splat, right? But our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as in heaven, as is, ever shall be. That means we're experiencing dimensional. Time does not exist. It's an illusion. We only exist in the moment. And if you could live in the moment in unconditional forgiveness and unconditional love, there'd be nothing to worry about. Trust me. Now, I have faith in that. I don't believe in anything, but I have faith in that. And that's what gets me through. I just was talking to Lucky Guy, and this guy's been blown up so many times in war, but he survived because he came out the other side, and then the military gave him a big time. Oh, you're a great soldier, but go and die now. And he got over that. He and I both were experiencing life after death, and his was from being a patriot. Mine was from being a hedonist, and we found a similarity in that, and it was quite amusing. And so he has come out the other side, and with his GI Bill, he went off to college, and he is following in my footsteps. But he's going to be a centered scholar, where I was the itinerant scholar. And he found a beautiful woman who he and her had a baby. I mean, he had a baby when she was in her 50s, she was in her 30s, but still, that's a kind of miracle. And their son is Jay, is a beautiful, beautiful little guy. He's going to grow up to be a beautiful, beautiful, amazing guy, and he's bringing other component parts of his family into his sister and brothers sent their kids for him to nurture. He had some kids in not his own, but he met in Korea when he was in service, and they were on the street. And he got them in a place where they've grown up and they've gone to school, and now they're going to come and be. And so I call him the lucky guy. And I have a lot of friends who are close to being saints. The other day, I ran into a guy I hadn't seen in a long time, and he was a super duper soldier, and he used to juggle nuclear weapons. And we had a time talking about extraterrestrials. And they've been here. We are them, gang, if you don't realize that. And so the story is a lot deeper than whatever any religion or or a group or anybody tells you, and don't believe a word I say, because I'm just your gray out here telling you stories. How much time we got left? Oh, we're getting down there, maybe 10 minutes. And the mosquitoes are coming out, so I'm gonna put things away and warm up dinner and see what what's on my busy social calendar. I met my again. Your life is in the moment. If you go, I went to a place that I didn't expect to see anybody. I waited, and waited, and a good friend showed up, and I made his day. And he brought me to see his mother and his brother, and finally I met his better half, and it was all good. It was a tour de force of fun. So that's what life's about. Now I could have gotten, what am I doing here? Well, it was I just was in the moment. It was quiet. The breeze was nice. The sun was nice. The birds were talking. I just waited and waited and waited. Bing, he showed up. And that is the story, right? And so, uh, so I'll see you when I see you guys. Okay. Remember, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as in heaven, as it is in earth. Wherever you go, there you are. Conscious intent, unconditional love, I am whole. Conscious intent, unconditional forgiveness, I am whole. Oh.